Valentine's Day is here. We're talking relationships this morning, specifically marriages. Dr. Corey Gonzales in with us this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Kiyoshi. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day to you as well. We want to talk about a study in the Psychological Science Journal. It basically was a study of 120 couples done over 2 years, and they did it over that 2-year segment. The first year, they had these couples write about a conflict or a series of conflicts like cleaning the house or over money issues for the first year, and they wrote about it from a first person, I'm angry because of this.
Right.
The second year, they had these couples write from a third person point of view, a friend perhaps who wanted the best for that couple and said, here's what this couple is fighting about, and they found it really does wonders for the marriage. So, Dr. Gonzales, this isn't new stuff apparently, but it's interesting that they're studying this.
Fascinating, Kiyoshi, and the importance of processing conflict through a more neutral, objective perspective. And what they found with the couples that did this, when they documented and wrote down their conflicts from a more neutral, objective perspective, is that they were less angry, they were more attracted to each other sexually, and they actually describe better happiness in their relationship.
And they only did this 3 times a year, so it's every 4 months that they're having this writing exercise. Why is it important to get outside of your own mind than perhaps writing from your anger perspective, your immediate gut response?
Well, when you get out of yourself, you have a different perspective. You're more balanced. You're able to see more toward the middle. And when you're more balanced, you're able to be less obsessive. Not to mention there's more empathy when you get out of yourself. You have more empathy, you have more intimacy, more satisfaction in your relationship. It also helps the resiliency of a relationship. You're going to hold less grudges. You're going to be able to weather the storms of your relationship.
And let's talk about the importance of being objective.
Huge.
You know, it's huge.
Yeah.
What we try to do as journalists, but not getting so emotionally attached, but being able to kind of pull yourself back.
Right. Well, it's essential in the mental health profession that we have objective, solid clinicians to help people resolve. There's benefits resolving conflicts when you're objective. And also, like you said, with the journalist and media, what happens when we have conflicts in the world if we're taking a biased perspective? It makes it linger longer.
And you and I were chatting just a few seconds ago. I remember in high school, our political science teacher had us, when we were doing debates over he would have us do debates over big topics like, say, abortion or gun control, whatever. He would have you argue whatever your personal viewpoint was, he would have you argue on the opposite side so that you weren't arguing from yourself, but from somebody, from the person that you don't agree with, from that perspective.
And that is, I think that's what we've been trained ourselves in our graduate school. That's an intelligent person. They can debate both sides of the coin, see a broader perspective, and hopefully help us in our relationships to have a more happy and intimate Valentine's Day.
It's a simple exercise 3 times a year, just writing for 7 minutes from outside yourself and seeing the perspective from your loved one's point of view.
Neutral, objective perspective. It helps you get outside yourself. So if you have a conflict with someone, sit down, write this stuff, and then try to write a more edited version, more neutral, objective. It works.
Dr. Corey Gonzales in with us on this Valentine's Day. Thanks for joining us.
Always a pleasure, Kiyoshi.
All right, Maddie, let's send it back to you.
All right, well, coming up next.